Welcome back. In this tutorial, we'll cover setting up your auction policies, configuring the appearance of your event website, and turning features of your event website on and off. Let's begin with the auction policies. You can add these optional policies in the Policies tab under Setup. Use these to make any special rules for your auction available to guests. The payment policy appears on printed invoices and on your event website. For example, we could ask that people pay before they leave the event. The refund and shipping policies both appear on your event website. Your guests can view these policies on the website by clicking Get Event Info in the site's navigation, then clicking the Auction Policies link on that page. When you're done, click the green button at the bottom of the form to save your changes. Now let's move on to customizing your event website's appearance. You do this in the Event Website tab under Setup. On the left-hand side of this page, you'll find the main visual options for your site, banner image, and theme, and a preview of what the site will look like on a smartphone screen. Keep in mind that the navigation options which appear here on your real website will depend on which Ready Set Auction plan your organization purchased and which features you've turned on. This is only an example. On the right side of the form, you can make changes that affect the content of your event site. Let's start on the left. You can upload your banner image or any other images you want to use with Ready Set Auction to a free image hosting service like PhotoBucket, Imager, or Flickr. For optimal viewing on phones, tablets, and desktop computers, we recommend your banner image be about 915 pixels wide by 100 pixels tall. Like the rest of your event website, the banner image will resize and adjust to display well on whatever screen size the visitor is using. Now let's move on to the right side of the form. The intro message appears beneath your site's banner on the home page and welcomes your visitors. It's a good place to remind them of the cause they're helping support. The closing message appears at the bottom of your site's homepage. It's a good place to thank your guests for their support. If you have any event sponsors whose logos or photos you want to feature, this is also a great place for that. You include an image on your page by surrounding its web address with exclamation points. On your event website's homepage, we recommend using sponsor logos about 150 pixels to 250 pixels wide and separating them by a space, rather than carriage returns or blank lines. This will allow the logos to stack on small screens and line up nicely side by side when your site is viewed on devices with larger screens. The special instructions are presented as a prompt to patrons purchasing tickets and sponsorships or donating money through your event website. Our default text, shown here, covers some of the basics associated with a live auction event, but you can customize it however you like. Any special instructions provided by a patron during the purchase process will flow into the Notes tab of that patron's record in Ready Set Auction. Like all notes, you can also view these in the Notes report under the Reports tab. The category you choose as your Spotlight category will get special attention in the Auction Catalog Launchpad of your event website. The Launchpad is a page full of large, colorful buttons that serves as a user-friendly gateway to every aspect of your online auction. Here it is, with travel spotlighted. Once you've finished your customizations, save them by clicking the Update Event Website button. Finally, we'll look at how you configure the features of your event website. For this, you'll return to the Admin tab, which we covered in some of our earlier videos in this series. Remember that only your event administrator can see the Admin tab, so only the administrator can make these changes to your event website. To set up the event website's web address and features, go to the Event Settings tab under Admin, and look in the Event Details third level tab. To configure your site's address, click this field and add the final part of the address. To turn individual website features on and off, check and uncheck these boxes. Which features appear here will depend on which ReadySet auction plan you're using. The demo event uses a complete plan, so it shows all the features you might have to choose from. Some features of the event website depend on others being available, and you can only enable those after first enabling the features they're indented beneath. For more information about what each feature does, click the help icon next to its name. You can also configure who's allowed to access your event website here. When you're done, click the Update Event Settings button to save your changes. We cover turning on bidder self-checkout through the event website and configuring which credit cards your organization accepts in our video introducing administrator responsibilities. If you haven't viewed that yet, I encourage you to give it a look. That concludes our guide to setting up your event website and sharing your auction policies with your guests. If you have any questions after watching one of these tutorial videos, or about anything related to ReadySet Auction, don't hesitate to contact our support team.